Afternoon session. Let's go. Alrighty then, let's go. You know the drill. 5 trades. Alright, can we get to 10K? I think we can. Type 10K in the chat. And smash that like button for good luck. It's earnings day. Massive amounts of earnings coming out at the end of today. Of course, define the end these days where they're leaking everything and giving them heads ups, and the level of corruption that we've got now. Who even knows? Who even knows at this point? Let me get my McAfee Ultimate in view here for me. Let's see. I think I'm going to put it over here. So, directional filter for us. Primary, going to be the McAfee U. Go or no go filter, going to be the center over here, staying out of the middle for our best trades. And MacView filter, don't forget top left here on that direction filter. If you would like that free tool and follow along, make sure you have joined inside of our free Discord trade room. And on the left hand side, you can see that working. That's going to be the 4 correlated instruments, ES, NASDAQ, Dow, Russell. All 4 to tell you more about your directional bias intraday. Also, don't forget the big time frame long bias right now on the bottom right over here or in the center of my main chart. Always want to keep that in mind for the runners. All right, let me get my trade coins lined up. Or maybe this time we do it different. How about I try, we're going to leave this blank slate up here. And how about I try, I'm going to add them as we go this time. Let's try that. I feel like it's a little more effort to add than it is to take away, but let's try it, shall we? We shall. All right, if you're not following me on Twitter, you are missing out on my afternoon plays. Took screenshots of some of those great trades. This is probably my favorite trade right here. It's still on the screens there. Moonshot, continuing on up and up and up and up. And yes, we did play into that one. Over here on the left, This one is pretty neat too. That is, if you are a PRZ cross player, if you took a shot at that one, well, that one was big time money. Again, you don't have to hit home runs, but if you're getting your T1, T2, remember, live on T1, T2, everything else is bonus. At least that's the way that I teach myself how to do it. Now, before we start, don't forget, trading is risky. Make sure you understand all that, but if trading is for you, this also might be the place for you. We have the #1 algorithmic trading platform in the world for futures trader. We are also the largest futures Discord trade room in the world. If you want to find out why, come check it out. Lots of free stuff, free training, free tools inside of Discord, free trial for the main pack, and it is a freemium model. Yes, you can get some of our tools there for free, and if you want the good stuff, you can definitely get the best offer, even better than Black Friday, by simply sending me a DM, having a chat with me, and I'll make sure you get an even better than discount on that Black Friday, which we only do twice a year in July and Black Friday, but we'll beat it. And if you need a payment program, we have that available as well. Let's go. All right, we got a supply right here. Delta pushing green all the way up. We are in a spot to take plays. I'm going to enable Enigma. If an Enigma shows up here, I'm going to enter on the next one there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the next Enigma. Only tricky spot here is the speed. Still got a giant X over the chart from my psychology module telling me that, hey, be careful. The speed isn't great. It's not ideal. As I've said many times, I personally believe that it is the most difficult thing about trading is knowing when not to trade. The strategy entry setups are pretty easy, right? Pretty straightforward. Knowing when not to trade. So we've got tools for that. Psychology module, mid filter, and directional bias filter. 3 tools. Again, you don't want too many. You want enough, but not too much. That's always the crux of a lot of things in life is enough, but not too much, right? Anything in excess is bad. Anything with a control is good. A little life mantra of mine. Hey, what's up, Matthias? Good to see you, my friend. Did I fix up the new machine? Yeah, it's ready to go, but I had some problems with the overclock, so I'm going to be working a little bit longer to try to get the overclock thing working properly. Got hung up on that and kind of gave up on it last night. Didn't want to stay up too late with it. But I want this thing online so badly, like, oh, I can taste it. A couple of great opportunities this week that I missed out on with the speed because the machine lagged a bit there. That 13900 I know is just going to absolutely cut it. Hard pipe, water cooled, built out with all of the upgraded components from Digital Storm. Should be able to overclock very easily. Don't forget, you know, overclocking, everybody's like, oh, well, overclocking can do this. And yes, they have to put all the warnings out there, just like we have to put all the warnings here on trading. Like, yes, but you need to know what your risks are. You can, I won't say eliminate the risks, but understanding the risks you can put some insurance policies in place or understand why and what you're doing. For instance, on an overclock, you need to understand your workload. What is the workload? The workload is what type of work will you be sending your CPU processor. So is our data feed continuous and steady? No. Now, sure, we get orders coming in all the time, but is it spiky? Yes, it's very spiky, right? All of a sudden you get... But is that sustained for long periods of time? No, right? Seconds, you know, maybe minutes at a time. So will your CPU respond well to overclocking on a load like that? In general, you'd say yes. Now, every silicone wafer that comes out, you know, you can't know 2 silicones are identical or alike, so your capacity to overclock or not really comes down to, you know, the luck of the draw on which chip bin you got with your PC, you know what I'm saying? So people are like, well, Vinny, let me do exactly what yours is, and like, you got to be careful, like, because, you know, my chip is not the same as your chip type of thing. But there are lots of good people who are way better than me about doing that kind of stuff on YouTube, so I revert to them to give you any tips on your overclock if you're going to do it, etc. But if you want to know about our workload, so if they're asking, hey, well, what's your workload? I will tell you, our little workload is very spiky. It's not continuous state. So there you go. Someone said I struggle with these grinding days up. I'm always looking for the pivot. Yeah, no, totally get you on that. All I can say is if you want to put one thing, if you want to try to help yourself, like write this down on a piece of paper, stick it in front of your desk, and it's one thing that I continuously have going on in my mind if I'm going to do well on a day like this is when in a grind, do not rewind. Write that down. Nice little rhyme, helps your brain to remember it, makes it easy. It's called memory pegging if it's rhyming. So when in a grind, do not rewind, okay? If you start to feel the grind like it is right now, okay, don't be trying to rewind it big, right? And if you are, scalp it. If it doesn't go straight to your target one, just be like, no, it's not happening. Okay. Durbal, he's pretty good in the overclocking world. Thank you, Petro. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you got a link for it, post me there in the chat. Okay, we are in the middle of the diddle now, folks. Leave your hands off the keys. Take your keys and reach over and smash that like button for me. Don't forget, if we get to 50 likes, I'll trade the entire session. In the mornings, if we get to 100, I do the afternoon. And you guys got me to 100 likes after the stream. But it's okay. I always tell you, if that video gets 100 likes in the morning session, I'll work my darndest to get you guys an afternoon session. So thanks for getting that 100 likes on the morning stream this morning. Great session.
Futures settle at $83.67 a barrel. That's up 23 cents or 0.28%.
My pleasure. Thank you for that. Dude, I don't know what you guys are talking about this undervolting. You keep saying, I heard that, bro. People around here, we don't deal in I heard. Bro, this is not ICT room. Okay? This is not ICT. You got something to say, post a link and prove it. Or shut it. Thank you. All the love, but we're a cut above. That's how we roll. To get there, it requires all the things that people say that I'm so mean about. Oh, Vinny's mean. He's a taskmaster. He's a slave driver. I just gotta tell you like it is. ICT. ICT. Oh, love that clip. Oh, Vinny, how did your chat with your mentor go last night? Man, it was so great. We talked for an hour and 48 minutes. Great conversation, catching up, chatting it up. And I don't want to ruin any surprises, but you know, we may have some things in the works. I played the hey, you know, no commit. If you want to do some things, great. If you don't, still run your stuff. Hey, doesn't matter to me. Still, if you guys want to know the greatest teacher of all time, you cannot beat Joseph James. Go out there, give Joseph James a follow. The man can teach. Amazing teacher. I learned a lot of things from him. One of two of my primary mentors. And out of the two, I mean, I hate to say it on Oliver Velez, love you, bro, but Joseph James just... Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick between the two, I'm going to go Joseph James. Okay, let's see how the shark back play goes. Did it push to target one? It did. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for a second. A break at the back of that could be a break of structure, and I would look for something above it to continue. Yeah, first one was just catching up with old friends, having a chat, seeing where things were at. I can just say he really was impressed with our stuff, and he happened to mention that he's never seen anything like it, which we kind of know that. but it was nice to hear it from your mentor, you know. All right, let's see. There we go. So the break of structure there, it did get to that little miniature target one, and if you're like, oh, it's not very much, well, I mean, so many ticks that is. So back to the front, that is still 19 ticks. So people, because remember, I'm on the threes here. So shark back play, if you're a shark back player, you still got 19 ticks out of that to target one. And I just eyeballed that. I might have clicked in the wrong spot. It might have been 20. But still, can you get a 10 and 15 out of it? Yes. We do have a break in structure, so again, we look for the continuation long, waiting for a setup. We are now outside of the diddle, so just waiting on a play. Got my finger over the buy, got my hotkeys on the left. You're welcome, my friend. It's my pleasure. We got a 10.2 on the fours, so that should be my continuation as well. On a supply. Remember, we're also in medium small here, right? But the ideal is to be hitting in on a king. And like here's an example right here. You see that king line on the pink, right? On that pink, boom, look at the big move. Right, you get the small stuff in between. The big ones come on large and king most often. Thanks, Dallas. Appreciate that. Really do. Hey, we got the 52 likes. I'll be here for the whole session. Excellent. Great work, crew. What GPU? So I got the highest that was available at the time. It was a 3090 Ti. That was a long time ago, obviously, because now there's 4090s, but 3090 Ti. Way overkill, but I'm a gamer, and you know, when you're a day trader, everything's a tax write-off. So you pay an extra couple $100 for it. Writable. And what's the price of fun? Can you put the price? Can you put a price on fun? Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna draw, so I'm gonna pull this over since it's slow here. So there was an HMD long right here on the fours. Current extension up that has moved 100 ticks. So again, it has already pushed a 100 tick move here. If we're going to continue up, we need to do an F8. No, our fate. Is that like my rhyme there? Put it right in the center of the crosses. So there's a gold line reversal scalp location up above me. I'll keep an eye on up there. Okay, here's king timing. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one. I'm hearing audio box starting to go here. Okay, starting to hear sellers come in there, and we did not take off there on the king. Really didn't have a play there, so we're just looking at that continuation. Keep an eye here for it. Don't want to start giving up too much there. We'll still call it trade one. Got a J hook on the 5s. Yeah, that probably correlates with that little curvature there that we got on the 4s. Yeah, so we should have targets up above us there. Even for DCDM, targeting up on if we start to go. We want to fake everybody to the south side first for that, if we're going to keep going. Definitely in a grind, so do not rewind. Trying to stay disciplined on that. There we go. Here comes the buyers. I'm going to go ahead and try it one more time. 2-try rule.
Enigma long on the NQ3.
Okay, Enigma just also added to position right there on Auto Magic. Coming into, we got a divergence up top.
Extend gains, S&P 500 up 1%.
And there's my gold line target up above, just like we called moments ago. Beautiful play right there, and a 12.9 coming in right on it. No surprise. Now, if I wasn't coming out here showing off a little bit, I probably would have scalped that back the other way for a 10 ticker. Hopefully you guys did that. You guys know I taught you how to do it. And there's also a level 16 right there. Now, if that was an 18, absolutely look for the turn reverse. But good enough for horseshoes and hand grades. I am $500 away from 10K. Type 10K in the chat. Let's go.
Another one. And his name is John C. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I've got balls of steel.
Billions and 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 billions.
Many, ALGO box, they're the kings of the trade. ICT, you a joke, your strategy's just a charade. Michael J, huddle stay, you ain't real, you're a fake. Talk about trade a lie, but all you do is simulate. Think I'm strategies, he be stacking them pips. ALGO box got the algorithms making money flip. ICT, you can't compete, your analysis is weak. Michael J, you ain't got the skills, just a trading sheet. We trading warriors, we the best in the game. Many, ALGO box, we bring the fame. ICT, Michael J, are just frauds on display. In the trading industry, the ones that pave the way.
Whoa. They disbelieved on the faith basis only that I was taking every single trade that I showed examples of. And normally, I do a pretty in-depth editing process.
A pretty in-depth editing process. And then I tell everyone, trust me, just trust me, bro. I can teach my kids how to trade, trust me, just trust me. I know they work at Chipotle and fill up your hot cups at Starbucks, but trust me. Just trust me, bro. Trading strategy. We call it the just trust me, bro. Jesus taught me this strategy. Straight from his lips to my mouth. I kind of don't think so, Mikey.
ICT.
Oh, righty then. Okay, let's see. That was trade number 3, because we also had the auto entry come in there for me on the Enigma. So enhanced and added to my position without me even having to. That was nice. Somebody give me an update on my 20 accounts, please, so I can update our, what do we even call it? Our clickbait title. Because that's how Trades by Matt told us we should do it. We've got to do it. Everybody type Trades by Matt in the chat so we can connect everybody where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Let's tell that algorithm, oh, you're following Trades by Matt? That's stupid. Oh, what's ICT up to these days? Trying to sell his books. Trying to get a big ol' like, trying to create intensity, some tension around. He hasn't really, I haven't released the books yet because they're held up in the publisher. Bro, it's Amazon books, bro. Anybody can put a book out right now. I can literally, if I showed y'all how easy it was to write a book, y'all would laugh. In fact, I should probably just do it. Go out here. You can give a few bullet points of what you want to talk about and then tell AI to write a book chapter on it. If you don't like the way it's worded, be like, okay, that's nice. Now reword it in the voice of Jordan Peterson or Andrew Tate or Vinny E. Mini. And then just get a few versions of it. Tell it to write a chapter. Like, oh, it's not long enough. Okay, tell it to write more pages. Make it 25 pages. Okay, done. Okay, cool. Yep, chapter 1, done. Next. Literally have AI write the book for you. Now, pick a cover, have it generate covers for you. Go on to these AI cover generators, pick a title for your book, tell it to auto-generate your book title to, please. Take you a week to write a book. No joke. Nice, she's like, I wrote 4 books. Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, where do you have time to write 4 books when you're out there trading and doing all this other kind of crap you do? Oh, yeah, because AI has done it for you. No. I'm going to sell it to you guys because can't trade. Yeah, speaking of, but hey, here's a good way to use it. If you've never used AI before, I'll give you a contest to do it for, just for fun. Don't get too serious about it, but hey, put your best foot forward. Go check out these AI song generator apps. Go check out there, just go Google it real quick. Just go AI song generator. Basically, give it a few things you want to put in the lyrics. Be like, I don't know, something about us, Vinny E. Mini, best trade room in the world, or Vinny E. Mini knocking the socks off of scammers, or whatever. And then tell it what type of music you want it to do. Country, rock and roll, hip hop, blues. You want it to sound like Adele. That'd be awesome. You want to do some One Republic? One of my favorites. I mean, take your pick, get a lick. And, Eddie put together that awesome one right there. That was really cool. Although I think he did some also, he's awesome. He did some extra edits there to put in ICT's actual voice and stuff. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, to generate those, I saw Trades by Matt. Come on, Trades by Matt is the dumbest person out here in the trading industry. Vibes, guys, vibes, man, vibes, vibes. Yeah, give me 20 accounts and trade 1 contract. Oh, scalp $300, done. And the guy made a NASDAQ video for him, song for himself in country lyrics, and it sounded great. So listen, if that nutter can do it, you can do it. And we're putting 2K on it. So $1,000 for the winner, 600 for second place, 400 for third, and there's not that many entries. So take a pick at it. We're going to announce the winner on Saturday, this coming Saturday. So you got a few more days to pop something in there. It's on the left-hand side of Discord. Just go over there, generate your song, and then drop the MP3 in our deal. We're going to play it all out here, and we'll have folks vote on it. I will be honest, I'll be the ultimate judge, but I'm going to use your feedback as well. Got to fit our stuff, and I'd like to use it. So, it comes with a, you're giving it to me and I'm going to use it. Okay. I'll come out here and troll the trolls with it like I just did there with ICT and the scammers. And, obviously promote as well that we're awesome because we deserve it. Let's go. But yeah, you got some ideas, something funny that would be funny to put into lyrics, and you're like, I just can't really come up with lyrics. Doesn't matter. AI will do it for you. Try it out. And then you could tell people, I used AI to do some stuff to win a contest. Hey man, put it on your resume. Okay, we're getting some drilling. Some drilling for the thrilling. Let's see. Update our little P&L chart up there. Oh, PRZ cross. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and tap in on that. And cross, stop, broke. Okay, so it broke. No worries. 2-try rule right here. Already got a line there drawn for me. There's a 2-try rule right there at 17,649. And hopefully I don't miss it. There's another one. I'm going to go for it one more time here. Break underneath that cross. And we'll close it out. Give it a shot, though.
Target filled.
Thank you. Push that up for runner just for fun.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Press my stack 10. Stack 30. Stack 20. Pretty close. Is the runner gonna run? Nope, looks like we're gonna crack it. I'll go with audio box coming. Stops to the other side, get some targets into this cipher. Cipher structure. Stop behind the cross, so we have our limited risk. Gotta watch out for that one-tick wonder trap potential. It's down in there. 11.6 continuation. Boo, they got the pickup. All right, I'll close it out. Boo, boo. That was tricky. It's a tricky spot there. On the replay on the way up, but I already did 2-try rule on the second, so I'm not going to tap it again there. We'll see how it reacts to this structure. If we get a break in structure, I'll go. Broke the shark. Break of structure. I'll take a shot. I'm here in audio box. Break of structure. Stop's got to get back behind my crosses here, so extra risk here, but we are almost to our 10K targets here today. Excellent, excellent. 14.5. Worth a shot short on a scalp. Not quite an 18, but it's not a 10 either. Wait for it. She's gonna go, all right. Just noticed we have not touched R1. Remember, Apple is gonna be talking after hours. Earnings and 1,500 other companies. Okay, there's king timing. Is the stream cutting out? Hope not. How's everybody else doing on stream? Somebody said their stream is cutting out. Is it my voice? Oh, hold on. Do you need to check the microphone? Well, let's check a couple things while we're at it. Security, make sure ours hasn't turned back on from this morning. Okay, nope, real-time protection is off. Sound settings on the microphone. Oh wait, no. No, mic's still good. Yay, yay us. Everything's good? Okay, everybody else says they're good. Butamus. Let's see if we get a breaker structure here on this butterfly cipher. So remember, when you see my mouse hovering over the sell, on my left hand I have my finger over the buy. When I'm looking at a market structure break and trying to get in quick on something. Okay, I like how these legs are developing here, so I'm going to go ahead and enter next on the next Enigma. If Enigma pops up, go ahead and let it auto enter me. I said thanks for doing the morning and afternoon live streams. They're awesome. Thanks for that, my friend. Really appreciate that, sir.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Okay, divergence on the high time frame, and there's a level 13. Right in the middle of the large. Holding, that is smaller than the 14 prior. Let's see. Been in a grind, so trying not to rewind. I'm on my final trade out of 5 here this afternoon. Trying to get to 10K. On the way. What happened on my 4s? Did we get into something on the 4s? Oh, on the 4s it's a 10. So, potential continuation. And let's get a measurement. Measure there, and one measure. They're going to want to offload. I'll keep that off on the left here for some scalp opportunities there. Only need a couple of scalps there to get to my 10K. And we've got one obvious up there at 1770. I think they like those 7s up there. So let's see if that 7's going to give them the riser. Orders coming in. Prior high, R1 above us. Maybe they're heading all the way up to R1. Left hand buy, right hand sell. Thumb on the close. Dark, butterfly. Broken. Target 1, may not get target 2, always no. Be tougher to get target 2. We are going against the favorable and against the grind. Target 1, target 2. Acquired!
Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot!
With Firefly.
Bruh. Billions and billions and billions and billions and...
Let's go. Huh?
Target filled. Target filled.
Come on, this is getting a little bit too easy. Come on, a little bit too easy. You're handing me candy. Handing me candy like taking a candy from a baby or trying to expose ICT, which is way too easy. The guy's just a complete fraud. You know what I'm saying? All right, $400 superstition in effect. I am $400 away from my 10K, and that is a superstition that is way too legit. Holy shnikes.
Whoa. They disbelieved on the faith basis only that I was taking every single trade that I showed examples of. And normally, I do a pretty in-depth editing process.
I bet you do, you fatty. All right. Here's King timing. Let's see if we're going to continue on our way up. It is in a grind, I have to expect. No rewind. Got my finger over the butt. Let's play the infamous sound. You know the one. The $400 superstition is real. It's so real, it's nasty. Why is this not playing in my ear? Is that on max? I thought this used to get louder in my ear. Weird. Hold on, checking my earpiece. Deal. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Got that. That's all the way up. That is all the way up. Test 1 2. Okay, hold up. What's up with my level 70? My microphone sound is down. Feels like. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Wait a minute. Did my sound go down? Let's see. 100 seems a bit too much, but on the 5s. What is going on? All right. Let's go with it right there. Yeah. When in a grind, do not rewind. There it is. Perfect PRZ to the long side. For your runners, I'm being extremely cautious because I am in that zone. Put a P&L target on it. And you gotta be careful. Let's see. Can our thing read these?
Being able to trade alongside you during these live streams and hearing how you interpret stuff is really helping me and realize how bad my interpretation is.
Oh, thank you for that, my friend. Appreciate that, Eldo. Glad to hear it's working and that I'm helping you out there. You have a 3 win in a row superstition? Hey, that's true too. I always tell you guys, listen, that's all you need. Let me hit on that for a minute. That's what I have told you. If you want to do this as a business, it's winner, winner, chicken dinner, okay? You get your winner, 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 chicken dinner, boom. The next one is a bonus, and that should be it. I am still trading out here for you guys, just so you know. I mean, it is more risky for me to keep on going. If I'm on my own, like I'm in on my couple of trades, and then I'm on and about my business, I'm doing other things, and then when I see a perfect play come up, I'll come over here and I'll snag another one and whatnot. But, you know, there's this... I call it extreme pressure. Get it? Stream, because I'm out here streaming and it's extreme. So I'm here with extreme pressure showing you guys multiples. And I had this conversation with my wife the other night even, that as I come out here and I go and I show and I'm giving examples, I'm helping you learn at the same time. It's harder for me to earn, right? We know that. And I've also recognized though that I could be teaching you some, I don't want to say bad habits necessarily, but if you think that you have to sit here and continuously trade like what I'm doing out here in a live stream, I don't teach it that way. I teach you within 5 trades, you need 2 winners plus a bonus. Does everybody understand that? If you know that, type a 1. If you were kind of confused on that, maybe you just learned it just now, what I just said, then type a 2. I want to know how clear I have been on that. I still have this turned on. I don't want to take the next trade right now. I need to look at it first before I'm doing that. But yeah, I'm here continuing to trade because we're on a stream. Okay. If you want to make a living, okay, you need to expect that, look, the market, you're not going to beat the market all day. You get in there, you're going to take a few licks, get paid, and get out. Okay. It's, we're not trying to outshine the market. Okay. We're trying to allow the market to hand us what it wants to hand us when it wants to be generous to us, and then walk away, because it is not going to be generous to you all day. Okay. Now, with our system, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty darn good plays pretty much all throughout the day, but you may have to wait, right? And I would rather, I know, the sitting of exhaustion, like that other day, I went ahead and challenged, and we went out there, and I did a full 7-hour stream. My back hurt so bad, it was weird. Holding, I think it's that, holding that arm in that position for a while. I don't know, I didn't put on my stand-up desk thing and whatnot. I have lost a lot of weight. I'm excited. I'm under 200 now. I clocked in last night at 199.5 as I went to bed. So waking up this morning, I was in like the 197.5-ish area and feeling healthy. Remember, I've been up as high as 230 pounds at one point. And just really, you know, I'm doing 1 meal a day and trying to basically, if I can just get myself to not eat, that's my main strategy. You definitely cannot work out as hard when you're low caloried. So my workouts aren't super intense and things. I have been doing more stretch routine stuff. I got one of those apps, and I challenged myself to be able to do the splits. I'm using a splits app to increase flexibility and mobility. And plus, everybody says, you can't do splits as a 200-pound man. Well, you know, I love it when people say you can't do something. I'm going to try it. So yeah, I'm within like 1.5 inches of absolute full splits in all directions. It's pretty darn good, I think.
You on the 9.
But yeah, that was a whole year process to get to that point. Not easy, but the best things in life don't come easy. You get to applaud yourself when you reach it. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good. I want to be able to go out there in my pool or in the summer, shirt off, feeling good, looking good. Cannonballing into the pool with the ALGO box logo on the bottom. I mean, come on, let's go, right? Can't make the ALGO box logo look bad, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm just trying. So I don't know how I got on that tangent, but it was talking about probably sitting in a chair too long and then feeling like it hurts. Come in, take your shots. Okay, 60 to 90 minutes tops. If you're hitting 3 trades and all of a sudden you're like, I got a superstition, after 3 trades I lose. Well, that's what I kind of told you, right? Like I said, that the cadence shifts within that time period generally. And this is just pure experience talking. Just my personal experience with the market over 20 years plus is exactly that. That the market shifts, get in while the market is in your position and you're trading it. It's the hardest thing, in my opinion, when the market shifts, because when it's been doing a thing and you've been smashing, but you're expecting it to do all day, probably not. So get in there, smash them, get your 1, 2, be happy. Whatever you made after 2 trades. You know, I could have been happy this morning after my first 2 trades. Those were both winners, and I think I was up $800 this morning, right? First 2 trades. I could have been done. Could have been happy. And I've reached this point in my career too, where like, you know, a few $100 doesn't feel like much now, because yeah, I mean, now I'm hitting $10,000, $20,000 days. The other day I hit a $35,000 day. I went as high as $50K. I was at 48,900. Couldn't push it to that last 1K. Gave some back when I was, you know, just really pushing it to get to that 50K. You know, and those are mental parts of the game when you start like looking at the numbers. And the more you play, the better you get. I just will tell you that right now. The more you play, the better you're going to get. That's at any video game, by the way. And what is the market? It's a giant video game. Go ask any gamer, right? Like a weird interview would be to get an esports gamer to come on and have a chat with us. And there's plenty of videos out there on them. I've actually saved a few that I wanted to kind of go over and review at some point, and I'll get to those and show you guys, you know, what do they talk about? How long do they practice each day? What are their strategies? And it really is about attacking the game and, you know, to become the best. And I'm talking about the guys who are like pro players, right? Okay, let me get an extension move here on this. So we're cracking through on a 12.6. So we've got 2 up above us up here. We've got this giant one. I'm going to go ahead and draw a line right here. And right here in the event that it goes away. Yep, because it can. Sometimes that happens, and that's just experience talking. But I know there it is. It's flashing. It's there. Thanks to NinjaTrader. One day they're going to fix that bug. I assure you at some point they will fix that bug. It's definitely on their side. They introduced it with version 8.117, and it still remains. They just put out a new version. I was hoping they'd fix it in this one. It's not. From what we can tell is it's an auto scale on the XY axis. It happens on non-time based bars. If you have time based bars, it doesn't happen. If you want to switch and go to 1 second bars or 2 second, 3 second, whatever, secondary bars, 5 second bars, 15 second bars, you don't have this problem. When they have to expand this X axis, they call some weird refresh on indicators that are using certain pieces, and it's super annoying. It's nothing we can do about it. They have to fix it. Hey, my lawyer's finally calling me back. I'll be right back.
DCDM NQ on the 4. Divergence down NQ on the 9. NQ on the 9. Enigma long on the NQ4. Speed of NQ52. Enigma short on the NQ3. Enigma short on the NQ4. Divergence of NQ on the 9.
New bar on the wave.
Speed of NQ100 and NQ70. Speed of NQ70. Speed of NQ62. Speed of NQ62. Enigma short on the NQ3. Speed of NQ60. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Alrighty then. Oh, did I miss a moonshot? Oh, type moonshot in the chat so I can feel better about that. There's the winner right there. There's my 10K right there. Oh, moonshot. You know. Beautiful moonshot there. Taken all the way down, exiting on a 14.2. That's a beauty. Let's remove some of these above. Control R. I'm going to remove my drawings there. Some lines. All right, let's take a peek here. Structure hold in here. Break a structure there. Break, hold. So right now, what is the MACV on the NQ4? We're showing an Enigma short on the 4s. It's a bit riskier on a 4. You know, I've got a larger stop on a 4 here. Oh, don't break that cipher. Cipher held. Drop it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will take it. High five, Mr. Roman. Tell everybody very nice and loud. Say, target's filled. We're going to have to work on that, Mr. Roman. All right. Let's see. Listen for audio box. Targets filled. Can you say 10K in the chat?
Yeah, boy. Cause you got that like you, cause you got that something that I need in my life. So give it to me.
ICT. ICT.
basis only that I was taking every single trade that I did. And normally, I do a pretty in-depth editing process.
Oh, that editing process, though. Oh, 10K on the day. And what was that? Was that on the fifth trade as well? Let's pull it on down here and see where we're at. Mr. Roman, how many coins do you count? Can you put that coin? You put that coin for me right there? Oh, very nice. Well done, my boy. High five. You gonna show everybody your shark? Put your shark right there and everybody can see it. Put them on the Trump coins. There you go. Now people around the world can see your little shark. Does he have a name? You said he has no name. Yeah. Is he a tiger shark? He has no stripes. So what kind of shark is he? He looks like a great white shark.
But my great white shark doesn't have any. But my great white shark doesn't have a name.
He does, but your great white shark does not have a name. That's okay. Well, he's pretty cool. Is he hanging out there? Hey, you know, we have some sharks too. Did you know we got some sharks? Yeah, we have some sharks. We have some shark signals. Look at this cool, look. What's that say right there? It does. It says shark. Good reading. Great work. All right. I'll see you in just a minute.
In NQ on the NQ3.
All right. Hearing some drilling. What time is it? 3:45. We got 15 minutes to the close. So, Apple going to be reporting after hours along with 1,500 companies. Should be some craziness at the end of the day there. And look at that. Turns into an HMD Enigma to the long. Beautiful. Diamond HMD powered up by the Enigma. Beautiful. I've got some cool updates to the Enigma coming with some additional things on this number right here. I have found as I continue to use this that I don't find myself using the number very much. You guys kind of feel the same way. What are your thoughts on that speed number? I think I'm going to do something internally that will give us something a little bit more fun. Mmm, so tasty. In general, yes. Born Thor says, Vinny, so is it just the Enigmas, moonshots you stay away from while in the middle diddle? No, it's not just those. Really anything in there is going to have more risk. I have a video out there. Go type in, I don't know, go to my YouTube channel and type in rubber band. So on ALGO Box Official, use the search icon. Some people don't know how to do this, so we'll take a minute here because I want to sit on hands anyhow. We're in the middle of the diddle. And coming up on earnings that could pop out any moment there. If you come right up here on any YouTube channel, there is a little search icon right there that nobody hardly uses because everybody searches here. It's not available on phone, but everybody uses the general chat. But if you go right here, this will let you search on the channel. So rubber band, I'll talk about the rubber band theory right here around why we stay out of that zone. It's only 4 minutes, totally worth your time understanding the rubber band concept. And if you've ever shot a rubber band before, you know, using your hands, you pull it back, right? You put it on your thumb, you pull one back, you stretch it, and then you let it go. And in fact, they've actually proven, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you pull one side of it more than the other, which is also an interesting concept, pulling it on one side or the other, that having the rubber band fire off from your finger and spin while it travels through the air, you can more accurately hit a target. Pretty cool stuff. So you actually pull one side of it more than the other, make it taut across your thumb, anyhow, or if your finger, however you like to shoot rubber bands. You guys tell me in the chat if you guys are 4-finger shooters, if you use your pointer finger or your thumb. I'm always curious of that. I was always a thumb guy myself, but then I later saw somebody shooting it with their finger, and I'm like, you know what? That's pretty. I think what they're doing is better than what I'm doing, you know. And I'm a full admitter. I'm like, oh, want to start doing it like that. But yes, pull one side or the other, and you could control it. But imagine you didn't pull it back very much. Can you really control where it's going to go? Or let's say that you don't pull it back, you don't make it taut, you don't extend it, you don't stretch it, but you were trying to hit a target by, I don't know, throwing it. Like, here, let me imagine, like, you know, if I shoot my friend with a rubber band, hit him in the arm or the leg, you know, it might sting a little bit. They're like, ah! But if I throw the rubber band at them, I'm pretty sure they're not even going to feel it, right? So I just think of it like that. It's just a mental picture for me to remind myself, listen, if it's in there, sure, it might work. Sure, you might hit your target, but is it really going to do any damage? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you so what happens is it's a floppy rubber band. And if you think of a floppy rubber band, it's just kind of wiggly, right? It's like, eh. But if you pull it back and then shoot it, like you can, pow, boom, go straight to it, right? Otherwise, it might go, and then it might go, but you have to deal with all this risk, right? And you might take more heat. You got to pull your stop back farther, just stuff like that. The ones that do work out just are not as clean. Does that make sense? So the better plays are going to be outside that standard deviation section. Does that make sense? That's the complicated part of it, but let's keep it simple, which is what we do here. I believe that taking complex and making it simple, called simplexity, that is genius. Taking something that's simple and making it sound complicated, that's what ICT does. That's why these kids applaud themselves for thinking that they're smart. The market is either up or down, but they want to make such a huge clown of themselves. Liquidity approach with the derivatives of the encroachment of the meridian line of
131 million.
Judas swingage and just stupid. All right, make it complicated so that you rely on him, right? And that you worship him. Because he's a narcissistic fraud who delivers pizzas, which there's nothing wrong with people who deliver pizzas. I love them, man. I mean, give them a big tip. Make sure they deliver it hot and on time, you know what I mean?
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Norman says, what about a feature that an Enigma fades slightly if it falls, if it fails, so cadence is easily numbered? Thinking of typing, adding wish list. Yeah, type it into the wish list. And there we go. There's a cell supply. Might come. Here we go. Listen for audio box.
Speed of NQ 52.
Yeah, I thought about it, but it's 3:51. Just looked over at the time and I'm like, hold on. What are we doing? Where's the Apple news? Does Apple not get to release early? Then again, they did this last time, and it was 3:57 when they leaked that the Microsoft and Alphabet news. That was insane, right? We're literally like traveling down to lows of day, and they launch it the entire way from low of day to high of day in 3 minutes. That was insane. Last week.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
So let's see if they're giving Apple the same leaky treatment or not. Yeah, I think the numbers help historically, looking back. But in real time, like, I don't pay attention to that. I've already kind of decided on that. It's not a deciding factor, so I kind of want to not necessarily waste the space. Plus, the numbers already, it's right there. You should already kind of know. And I've got several other things already telling us speed, so I feel like it's semi-redundant. So I'm going to put something else. Another piece of potential filter for strength behind the Enigma. Tasty. Okay, here they go. Wait for it. Oh, we're in the middle of that diddle. Oof, don't want to touch it. 353. Where's the trap? There's the trap. So it looks like we would be going to the long side, well, the rest of the day there, if we're going off of Lucky Sevens. But this is that end of day Apple news, 1,500 companies, all of that. Just too much. Apple earnings report is going to make for a crazy after hours. I think so. I mean, it has been recently, right? It's been crazy after hours. So let's hang tough here. 353. Oh, I forgot to refresh. 10K. Look at that. Smooth. No loss, no pullback on those winners. This afternoon. Oh, somebody typed in the numbers to do an update for our title. I saw it. Thank you, Curtis. 202,460. Let's go ahead and edit that here. Keep my hands off the triggers while we're fiddling in the middle there. Oh, you did it for me. Now see, I like that. CG or Eddie, can we make that a thing? Can you guys keep that up to date and edit that as we move up? That would be beautiful. Eddie. See? That's why we pay Eddie the big bucks. I literally told him I pay him for his brains. No joke.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 58.
Alright, here we go. Double king timing, here it comes. Here comes the boom. Or the zoom, what's it gonna be? Double king timing. That means multiple time frames are colliding right now. Sell supply. But you know what they've done before, right? Push it down and then yoink! Sure enough, look at that. Here we go. Big leg there already. How far did that push up instantly? 56 tick up move insta off of a diamond PRZ. Double cross DCR. How do we know it's a DCR? Look at the zone. Like, you can totally see the zone, double cross. What do we do? All the way to the middle. Yep, there's middle target. Touches on the white lines. Let's see if we do come back down. Or if this is that moment where they're like, okay, and now we buy, because we're allowed to lie in our earnings reports. I heard it. New bar in the 89s. Looks like a slide up there. Nothing to write home about. Ben Z, thanks for dropping by. Please make sure you deliver my Uber burgers hot and on time or no tip. You are welcome. Get back to your, hey bro, I got a song for you. Don't go. I know we stopped you from chatting in here anymore, but hey bro, I got something for you.
ICT. ICT. ICT, you a joke, your strategy's just a charade. Michael J, huddle stay, you ain't real, you're a fake. Talk about trading live, but all you do is simulate. Big strategies, he be stacking them pips. Algo box got the algorithms making money flip. ICT, you can't compete, your analysis is weak. Michael J, you ain't got the skills, just a trading sheet. We trading warriors, be the best in the game.
Whoa. They disbelieved on the faith basis only that I was taking every single trade that I showed examples of. And normally I do a pretty in-depth editing process.
Yeah, you do. Let's put him behind bars, ladies and gents. ICT Fraud Network. Let's expose them. Let's get the authorities to do something about it. What do you say? Alrighty then. Oh, and then he thought it was a smart idea to threaten my family. Oh, mistake. Mistake. It's too bad, ICT. I gave you a chance, bro. You'll remember at the last dance. All right. 1 minute to the close. Apple reporting supposedly after hours. Let's see if they leak it, like, I don't know, seconds before the close. Are they going to be able to get their orders in before the close? Let's find out. Or are they going to be legit this time? Is Apple doing it right and they're going to do the 4/15, 4/20 release? Let's watch. It'll be fun.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Pip.NQ on the 89.
There she goes, and a 10 on the continuation.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
Enigma long on the 4s.
Israeli strike hit Syrian security building.
Whoa, they just said somebody hit somebody. Look when they wait. Somebody just hit a security building. Hold up. Did you hear that? Some missile hit somewhere. Somebody get me a news link.
Divergence down NQ on.
Notice they wait till the close of the bell, right? They're like, okay, let's wait till the U.S. market closes and then drop the bomb. Okay, so who hit who? Somebody type me in there in the chat. Who bombed who? I think I heard Syria, but did I mishear him? I hope he'll say it again. Come back to my financial juice there. What did he just say? Thank you, Curtis. All right. Daily Beast says 32 killed in attacks in Syrian security buildings. Here we go. What do we got? At least 32 people were killed. This is Saturday. Okay, well, that's not it. It was breaking news, so I don't know that they would have had time to type it all out. That's from 2017, so not that. Skip that. It's not that one. But let's see.
127.
Dude, we're going to high of day. There, that's the high of day right there. Green line. So, Apple has done it again, folks. Just okay. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna push it down, and then listen. Like minutes before the close, we're just gonna throw all of it at it. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna run it up to the highs. Okay, high day now. Can't make it too obvious, so we're gonna stop it right in front of that. Don't worry. But Vinny E. Mini's guy's got that Enigma thing. You're gonna have to watch out for that. Okay, he knows that Enigma thing is gonna get us every time. Like he uses that combination of that now with the RTOFA, real-time workflow analysis. It's gonna be tricky, but listen, just push past him. Just ignore it. Just keep going. Okay, just push it. We're just gonna make money. We're just gonna be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, just everybody buy at the same time. Okay, just nobody sell. Okay, nobody sell. Everybody just diamond hands. Hold it. Keep pressing the button. Okay.
Speed of NQ 104.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where Financial Juice. Hold on, let me check. Sometimes they put something in the room on Financial Juice. Let's see. Largest tech company. Bonds, commodities, futures, risk, crypto. There it is. Israeli strike hits Syrian security building outside Damascus. Here's the source, but more details on that. Don't know, but this was, oops. How about I do that cool thing that Joseph James does so well? He is really good at using that tool. I gotta get better at it. There we go. Israeli strike. It's security building outside Damascus. Now, the Bible actually says that in the end days that Damascus is going to be wiped out. It's going to be, can you imagine? Damascus is huge. There's just so many people in there. It's really sad. There's so many things. So that's Israel letting them know, like, we know where you're at, and we know you're hiding your generals there. Probably. I don't know. I'm just speculating. What do I know? I only know what the Bible tells me, bro. But it's hard to ignore all the signs and the things that have been pre-written, and over 300 plus very specific, detailed prophecies just around Jesus Christ himself. You cannot doubt it. Not if you're using math. The math don't add up. Right, let's see. Yeah, just know, yeah, they hit exactly 4 o'clock. They're like, hey, we know the market's closed. Let's press the button. Yeah, make sure it lands at 4 p.m. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. Yes, Eastern Standard Time. Yes. WJ, did you see the 4-legged dog trap? Very cool. Very good point. Yeah, I should have counted those, huh? 4-legged dog trap and the push. Smart man. You guys are paying attention. Yeah, perfect 4-legged dog trap for the push. Into a diamond PRZ double cross reversal at the bottom of a zone. Textbook. At least the one that we write. Have you guys seen the documentation section for ALGO yet? If you haven't, head over to our website, click on How To and Documentation. So all full documentation, everything from system setups, walkthroughs, to algo bars, how they work, chart layouts, standard, the flag. If you don't know about the flag layout, that's there. Trading sessions, this is really cool. Our graphics team did a way better job than I did on the original, where I hand drew it. In our original teachings and trainings, where I did these in long format, but this is all printable. You can print it out in a PDF. Some people have already done that, liking it when you have something in your hands. There's the 4-legged dog trap someone was just talking about there. One Tick Wonder, Delta King, DCR, double cross, double move, reversal that we just talked about. And we do need to draw a region around this, so I mentioned this the other day. So art team, I'm gonna reiterate that one more time. Let's get update on this with the, my color for our region needs to show that, you'll usually see me drawing a region of this color there around it. So this would have this, right? So top of a zone or bottom of a zone, double cross reversals to the short side, double crosses to the long side, and targets in the middle, target 2 runners to the opposite side. These both hit T1 and T2. Obviously, cool stuff. Double dot. Double dots both directions. Harmonidot. What's an HMD? We do want to do the Enigma HMD as another, like we'll call it the bonus, the super HMD, with one, probably a good one from today's example. If you go roll back the tape from today, we had a PRZ with the Enigma in it, was a beauty. Moonshot are my absolute favorites. I mean, big plays out of those, just so many times, big plays. I'm going to grab those almost every single time, and you know why. Absolute favorite. And don't forget, if you do a 2-week free trial with us and send me a direct message just for having a chat with me, I will give you a better than Black Friday offer. And yes, there are payment plans, so hit me up. If that's you want to come hang out. Don't forget, we have a absolutely 100% free trade room with all of the chat and all of that. Free tools on the left-hand side, the MacVU filter. Even if you are not using our tool system, you might want that directional filter that gives you a 4-instrument directional filter. That's beautiful. That is a beauty, and I'm a beast. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis, G, and Eddie B. I am sitting out of the Big H Town. See ya! Art team, take it away.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5 long, look for long, harmonic pattern. Pick up, on freeze. Order filled. Target filled.
At 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, we get ECB's Lane, who's giving a virtual guest lecture at the University of Stanford, USA.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity, I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investors because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use, they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
FIB.NQ on the 9.